Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Pryoxis and I am back with another video, and I'm going to be giving my honest opinion / review on WWE 2K22. Now I'm going to start with these game modes, so we're going to be scrolling over and some of these things I have not played yet, and I don't know if I do plan on playing. So we're going to start with the showcase mode, and I played through this all the way on PC. I played a little bit to unlock Eddie Guerrero, which is like the first fight, that 1997 Eddie Guerrero. And I honestly thought this was pretty cool. I wish they would add more fighters, but I know Rey Mysterio was the cover athlete or the cover wrestler, whatever you want to call it. So, they made it mainly about him, but I think it'd be pretty cool if they added more wrestlers to this. I mean, you got tons and tons of wrestlers with crazy stories that would actually be pretty cool to do. I do know it is a problem on YouTube. If you do this here, you have to watch out. They actually show in, actual fighting footage, which is technically copyrighted, so they will take down your video. They will take down your stream after you're done recording, so be careful while playing showcase mode if you are a YouTuber. Now let's go here, my GM mode again. I have not touched my GM mode. I have not touched my faction. Also, universe mode I haven't touched as well. But my rise mode, I've played some of the my rise, which is kind of like my career, and I have actually thoroughly enjoyed it. The interactions you can do with the fans, you can do as far as being on Twitter, you can do with other fighters. I really think it's pretty cool. It's fun, pretty refreshing coming from a story mode like EA Sports UFC 4. I think that's a bit bland, but my rise mode has definitely been a W. I will definitely give my rise mode a smooth 7 out of 10. And I'm explaining to you why it has to get some dings, because those loading screens are so long. The loading screens are so long, it's ridiculous. Like playing a PlayStation 2 game. It's in 2022, 2K. We have to do better with these loading screens. Again, I don't know if it was like this in all 2K games. I do believe my boy Coop told me it has been like that, if I can remember. But that's ridiculous how long these loading screens are. And I was even on PC, and I got, not even to brag, I got a 3080, and it wasn't helping. All right, so yeah, it's meh. Now let's go to creations, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, bro. The creation mode in this game is phenomenal. The creations I've seen in this game is crazy with these creative superstars, man. If you haven't, I highly suggest you go look yourself, man. We can go here. I think I would have to. Okay, that's creating my own superstar. Okay, but basically, guys, creating a fighter. They can create a fighter online. I believe it's here in creations. Yes, it's crazy. I've seen Squirtle. I seen Squirtle last night. Endless Spider-Mans, NBA Youngboy, Lil Wayne, the Hulk. It's crazy, bro. And they are so clean and spot on. This is probably one of the best things they've done, especially for anyone that is out there who wants to be a content creator. You got a lot of different creative fighters or creative wrestlers that you could download and use online. Now, I do believe there's some glitches out there with some, because I had a Conor McGregor one, and I basically had to put a picture on him, or it would, like, every time I search and try to go into a match, it would actually close app. So bit glitchy, something that 2K has to fix. I'm not sure if they're fixing it with the patch, but again, those patch notes haven't came out, but I'll be sure to cover that once they do drop. Now, something else I really love is the moveset. Basically, you can go in and look at your fighter moveset. You can look at their stats as well, and you can go into practice mode here, and I'll show you very quickly. You can go into practice mode and actually practice moves, see what moves have reversal, see when the reversal is, the reversal timing. It's actually pretty cool. It's a pretty, well-made practice mode. One thing I do think that would be a good addition is the ability to control the bot and record. Like on EA Sports UFC 4, you could make the bot basically record an action or actions, whatever you wanted to make them do. And I think that was a pretty cool idea. And maybe 2K could add that to the game, but again, that probably isn't their priority. I think fixing any game bugs or tweaks or glitches is definitely the move. But that's what I'm saying here. Obviously, this fighter isn't Bobby Lashley, but he does have all of his movesets. Anything you do will be, look exactly like Bobby Lashley. But pretty cool idea, pretty sick, pretty clean. I thoroughly enjoy. Now we're gonna back out here and go back into where we was at and talk about something else. Custom matches. I do like that where you can actually, and I use custom matches when I play online. You can change the type of match. Like you can make it where it's pinfall only, submission only, and things like that. I really think that's a pretty cool idea. Also, you can change like the health if you want the health to be high, medium, or low, which is pretty cool as well. Now, let's go over to the online mode, and this is where I spent most of my time on this game, honestly, is online. I mean, I can check the leaderboards. I was like top 20 in the world, but they, for some reason, out of nowhere, they just reset me. So where am I sitting at now? 435? Yeah. I'm 435 now, but I was sitting in top 20. I'm also playing on PlayStation and Xbox, so this ranking is PlayStation. It could definitely be different on PC. If I said Xbox, I meant PC. I play this game on PC and PlayStation. Okay, but I want to talk about online and balancing, and I honestly think the game needs a decent amount of balancing. There's some things that are broken, in my opinion, and some things that are busted. So if you guys don't know, basically, if you grab your opponent, which you grab them with the circle button, or on Xbox that's B, and you hit L1, you can, kind of walk around with them. Now, the thing is, you can walk around with them, and it takes them a decent amount of time to actually just straight up break out of that. So once you grab them and put them in that position, you can just walk them to the ropes and then hold square or hold X on Xbox and then throw them down, right? And then you can pick them up, and because they're still dazed, you grab them again, you hit L1 or left bumper, and you rinse and repeat. And that's something I'm not seeing anybody do, but that is literally an exploit, and they can't do anything about it until they get one of those blue bars where they can instantly get up. Problem is, if they do instantly get up and you catch them again, they're back in the cycle. So it's an annoying, endless cycle. I think that something has to be done about it. Also, the pinfall system, something has to give. If you're watching this and you play this game online, or you've been a victim of hitting somebody with 5-6 finishers and they kick out on 2. I think that's pretty ridiculous. Personally, something that I've tried to do, it could be a myth, it could be something that's actually not true. I actually try to hit finishers while I have full of stamina. I feel like maybe it does more damage. Maybe it means something. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So you could try it out yourself. But personally, that's something I like to do. Also, the submission system in this game, I think it's pretty busted. I can't tell you the amount of guys that have submitted me after me just kicking their ass. I'm talking about doing them dirty. And then they just land a finisher, get a submission, and I'm out of there. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a slow button tapper, but the submission system, it is highly favored for the offensive guy if he hits that finisher on you. And you're stunned. But again, something that could definitely be tweaked. I think 2K can do something about that easily. But personally, I do custom matches, and I make my matches pinfall only, so I don't even have to deal with that. Also, as far as online, guys, I want to talk about the skill ceiling and the skill gap. Now, there's definitely a skill gap in this game. You're not going to get on and be a good player. It's not going to work like that. You got to learn animations, got to learn timing, so those are things you got to learn. Also, every fighter, not every fighter, but if you're using a striker, you'll notice their ability to strike and gain distance versus somebody like a wrestler like a Ultimate Warrior or Brock Lesnar. Their punches don't feel like they cover a lot of distance like a Rey Mysterio. So there's a difference there. I like that. You'll feel different. When you're using Brock Lesnar, you'll feel strong as hell when you're slamming, suplexing people. Versus Rey Mysterio, man, you'll feel good striking people. Stone Cold striking people. I honestly really like the strikes from Stone Cold, man. If you guys don't know, if you double tap square or X on Xbox, and like Stone Cold has it, Macho Man Randy Savage have it, they'll throw a jab and then they'll throw a quick one right afterwards. No one else can do that except I don't want to just say straight up strikers, but most strikers can do that. But Again, not every striker can do that, but I do know Stone Cold, Macho Man Randy Savage, and there's another one out there that can definitely do that. So I think that's pretty cool, giving strikers, that sort of advantage. They have wrestlers with advantages as well. And as far as the skill ceiling, basically once you get down everything in the game and you get as much knowledge as I have or somebody else have, you kind of understand the concept of beating somebody or always staying on an offensive. So the skill ceiling won't be crazy high. Also, with the ground transitions, if you try to reverse them, they're kind of like a guess, essentially, right? So you can guess if they try to do a B move on the ground, A or X on PlayStation, that is a square, X, or circle. If you did not know, on the ground, if they grab you, right, you have three options. Press circle, press X, or press square. Xbox, that is X, A, or B. Now, a lot of guys online don't know that you can actually double tap the grab button, and it will do a different grapple than you hitting X or hitting square. And I've caught a lot of people like that lacking, and it's actually ridiculous the amount of people that don't know how to reverse that. And something I'll definitely be looking to do tutorials on. But let's touch on some other things. And honestly, the leaderboards, I can't talk about the leaderboards enough. They are pretty flawed. For one, you can boost the leaderboards with making a lobby public and inviting a friend. So now, if you beat them, it goes towards the leaderboards. Everything online is technically ranked. So there's no official playlist. There's no official tier list or anything. And as you can see here, this guy he's done something, modified something, because if you see here, he has 100,000 matches. Look how many matches he has played, and then look at his wins. He has 109,219 matches played, 109,247 matches won. He's literally won more matches than he played. This guy has to go. You got to get him out of here. Him too. You're not playing 100,000 matches, 73,000, or even 13,000 matches in a week that this game has been out. Ain't no way. Now, I honestly think the leaderboards start here with this guy here, number 4. He's played almost 700 matches. That's pretty fair. You can get through matches quick. Honestly, I feel like the quickest matches are actually the steel cage matches. I've ran through people in 3, 4, 5 minutes in those steel cage matches. So definitely going to say you can get 693 matches played within the week that this game has been released. So we're going to actually call this guy number 1. We can go over to the leaderboards. Where's my boy T-Dog? Oh, he falling. My boy T-Dog is falling behind, but I know he has college, so he isn't playing this game all day, every day. But to give this game my honest rating for WWE 2K22, man, I'm going to give this game a 7 out of 10. Again, I'm going to knock it for, the things online that can be abused. And also, I'm going to knock it for the loading screens, bro. Like, honestly, that's kind of pushed me away from playing my rides. You sit in a loading screen for almost 20 seconds. And let's be honest, 20 seconds is a decent amount of time. Maybe I'm stretching it. Maybe it's 15. But that's a long time for a loading screen in 2022, especially on, these high-powered PCs like myself. I have a 5900 whatever processor. My graphics card is a 3080, and the loading times tell my PC F you. And the same thing as if on PlayStation as well. So I definitely think something has to give there. Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. I love this game. I am thoroughly enjoying it. I know there's some WWE heads out there that hate this game, or they feel like this game doesn't have enough. I do think they can add some more online type of game modes to this. I will say those game modes, those ladder matches, oh my goodness, they take forever. So if you want to do a ladder match, be prepared for it to take forever. Elimination chambers are fun as hell, but you're going to be in the elimination chamber for at least 30 to 45 minutes. So just understand that. All right. Unless you have on submissions that you can get people out of there quick. But that's going to be my honest opinion, guys, my honest review. Would I recommend this game to anybody? Anybody that's asked me, should they get the game? I told them yes. If you watch my streams, you will realize how fun this game looks and how fun this game is. Also, I like the addition of them adding you can talk to your opponent, because you can get some good content, man. You could talk some trash or just have some friendly banter, or you can help somebody out. But with that being said, your boy's not going to talk here too much. I'm actually going to be looking around to try to find these patch notes to release that to you guys tomorrow. And before I sign out, you guys stay up, stay blessed, and keep moving forward, all right? Love you guys. See you.